Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the academic procession and remain standing for the singing of O Canada?
So soft, the carpets.
ACM na siaya, thikum quinam tep, hi tep kan CM and siaya. Hadisum to homework chen nanwanite swallowin na CM na siaya. Anta chachlia to leighton atla humusquium chacha tamas. Thana men ath to tumkin CM. Thana men ath to tumkin CM. Tetanot Martin to Musteo to Manama to school stanach, Chutnem to Snowayeth Lalem. Haitepqua to Shwalakwa, Chum Amitstum to Snowayeth Lalem to Noel Nisiam Nisiaya. I tan Shkaloin Kutni Kutnala, Ni Hai Tanashkwels Kunitamakan. Good afternoon, my honored and respected friends. My name is Chachlia. My English name is Christy Charles, and I come from Musqueam. I'm the daughter of the late Henry Charles, Tsatsumkin CM, and I just greeted you in our Hunkaminam dialect. It's my honor to welcome you here. I just wanted to comment, too, how beautiful everyone looks today. All the grandparents, mothers, fathers, friends, family, you look stunning today. And congratulations to all the graduates. And yeah, thank you for all coming to Snowayeth Lalem today. Hiya, hey yo, hey, hiya, hey yo, hey, ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey, hi tep kata I mustayach mitep queenamid eterna tumeth tanashwayo. Hiya, hey yo, hey, hiya, hey yo, hey, ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey. Hi tep katashwa ala kwa af, mitep queenamid eterna tumeth tanashwayo. Hiya, hey yo, hey, hiya, hey yo, hey, ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey. Wamas grandma stay to lead tapsiem. Waholio, 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 haya. Haichka musteo, helix esnam. Waholio, 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 haya. Sialiquas imenimus, haichka siem. Waholio, 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 sesnam. Haya, haitap kan siem siai.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada,
Thank you, Emily. Emily King is a student in our Theatre Arts Studio 58 program. Please be seated. We're missing a seat. Mr. President, representatives of the board, members of faculty and staff, honoured guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Snawayath Laylam, Langara College, and thank you for joining us today. I declare open this 2017 Convocation of Langara College. This convocation is assembled for the granting of credentials and awarding of honours. My name is Dr. Ian Humphreys. I am the Provost and Vice President, Academic and Students at Langara College, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today's convocation. Please be aware that this ceremony is being recorded for viewing in other locations on campus and on our website. On behalf of Snawayath Laylam, I wish to acknowledge with respect the history, customs, and culture of the Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Musqueam Nation, on whose traditional lands we are meeting today. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Lane Trotter, President and Chief Executive Officer. Mr. Andy Dillon, Board Governor. Mr. Scott McLean, President, Langara Faculty Association. Dr. Veda Rudal Prasad, Board Governor. Ms. Gail Sparrow, former Chief of Musqueam First Nation and Langara Elder in Residence. Mr. Randy Robinson, lawyer and sole practitioner at Johnson, Doyle, Sugarman and Ferguson, the 2016 Langara Outstanding Alumni Rising Star Award recipient and today's keynote speaker. Mr. AJ Patel, Vice President, External Development. Ms. Dawn Palmer, Vice President, People Services. Ms. Jacqueline Bradshaw, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Management. Ms. Margaret Heldman, Dean, Faculty of Science. Mr. Ian McBain, Dean, Faculty of Arts. Mr. Clayton Monroe, Dean of Student Services and Registrar. Mr. Victor Soka, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Mrs. Moira Gugstetter, Director, College Advancement, and Executive Director, Langara College Foundation. Ms. Antonella Alves, Division Chair, Management Programs, and Mrs. Shona Reynolds, Department Chair, Financial Management and Business Computer Applications. You can now actually acknowledge them. I would also like to recognize that representatives from the Langara Students' Union have joined us in the audience for today's ceremony. Thank you for joining us. Before I invite members of our community to bring greetings, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the passing of former Langara business student Christine Archibald, who was tragically killed this past weekend in the terrorist attack in London. Some of our faculty in the audience today had the pleasure of teaching Christine, and to you and to her family, fiancé, and friends, we want to express our sincere condolences. Please join me in a moment of silence for her and the 6 others killed. Thank you. At this time, I invite Gail Sparrow, former Chief of Musqueam First Nation and Langara Elder in Residence, to bring traditional territorial greetings.
Hi, Chika Ian. First of all, I think we should all change the ceremonies around a little bit and have it poolside when there's weather like this. I'll show up in our bathing suits and robes. Wouldn't that be nice? Ichuayal, my CMs, which is a greeting of warm welcome in the Hunkaminam language of the Musqueam First Nations. And we add the word CM because each one is important here today. The graduates, the family support that they have here, also honoring them and supporting them through recognizing their graduation. It's also our tradition to recognize people of importance, and the president of Langara, Lane Trotter, who trots all over this college, was anointed an Indian name from Musqueam also 2 years ago. His name is Stakaya. So I would recognize also Stakaya in our house of Snewith Leam. We'd always make sure we honor and respect those of holding such names. I'm wearing today, actually, I forgot to mention that I'm wearing my robe as a former chief, but it has the design of the wolf, because Stakaya means wolf. And Stakaya is a strong animal that is a leadership and a family pack leader. So it's appropriate that Lane has this name because he is the leader of the pack here at Langara. And he also has a name that's been honored in our community that old elders have blessed us upon us too. But I want you to know that Musqueam community is a nation of welcoming. It's a nation that has been established since time immemorial. We have no date of how long we existed. People know that First Nations are the true First Canadians. But our community once resided here in the very lands where Langara is located. One time there's a village site here, and it was a house of Snowayeth. I have a hard time with that word myself yet to this day, which Snowayeth means house of teachings. And in the longhouse named Snowayeth was the families resided. It was the mother, the father, the elders, the parents, the grandparents, the children, and each family had a section in the home. And there was always the head of the Snowayeth, and that person taught you either your good teachings that you listened and obeyed and carried through, or your Snowayeth could be bad if you took a teachings and turned them around. But it's teachings that we breathe in. They become part of you, we were taught. And when you breathe in, the words and the teachings live with you in your soul and your spirit. We have a tradition that says one heart, one mind, one spirit. And that's what we carry with us from the Longhouse teachings. Musqueam is located only around a 10 to 15-minute drive from here. With all the traffic and road work, it's almost an hour now today because of the traffic of all the road repairs they're doing. We have now a population of 1,200 people strong residing in Musqueam. Our people have always been big on education, and I share a story with you of my grandfather. He lived to be 100 during my tenure as chief. And when I came home and graduated from high school in 1971, it was unique because I couldn't finish my grade 12 because I was in a car accident. And a drunk driver hit my friends and I's car, and my 2 girlfriends were killed instantly. I survived the accident with a broken leg and didn't walk for a year. And the high school wouldn't let me finish my 11th grade. So I went to the States and I found a course that combined the grade 11 and 12 together, and I completed my grade 12. When I came back home, my grandfather was proud as anything that I graduated from high school, because as you know, the residential schools, atrocities that happen, a lot of our people didn't finish high school or graduate. So I was kind of a rare one. But my grandfather, interestingly, when I showed him my certificate of my graduation, and I opened it up like any book that we have, and I showed him, and he said to me, remember, and I say this to the students, it does not say anywhere in the certificate that you must quit. It shows you the accomplishment. I went to school for 12 years. So I say the same to the students here from Snewith Leam, from Langara. Your certificate does not say in anywhere there that you've graduated to quit. It states there which your special courses that you learned here at this school. And we're proud to be associated with Langara this time and this day. After the Truth and Reconciliation, this is the one school that stands out and shines more than any other because they've become inclusive. They've recognized what's happened to our people, and through education and knowledge, they know that's the change that we're looking forward to because our eyes are not on the back of our head, they're on the front of our head, so we must go forward and carry through those teachings that we're taught. So we say to you, to the group that's here today, that we go forward and know that there's a community, that their very history is written in the earth of this school, rich cultural history. So you got the knowledge, what you graduated from, but also you carry with you the rich cultural history of Sneowath Laylam, the house of teachings that have been taught to you, that you've been certified in. So we open our arms, our heart, our mind, and our soul out to you to say you're welcome anytime to our territory where we reside today, which is a 15-minute drive from here. And we're honored to be part of the ceremony. And in closing, I say to you to raise our hands together. Our hands are always raised up to one another, and we say, Haichka. Haichka, my CMs, today for gathering here and recognizing our graduates. And wherever we go, our hands are always open, our hands are always up to the highest degree we can in life. So Haichka, my CMs, on behalf of the Musqueam First Nations, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Gail, for that important greeting. We value our relationship with Musqueam First Nation and appreciate your participation today. I now invite Andy Dillon, board member of the Langara Board of Governors, to bring greetings to the convocation.
Dear graduates, President Trotter, colleagues, and guests. Knowledge, experiences, and lifelong friendships are a few things that each graduate will take with them into the future. Today, we recognize and celebrate an important milestone in each of your lives, which represents your perseverance, dedication, and hard work during your time in Langara. Take a moment today, either when you are with your family and friends or when you are alone, to remember the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction you're feeling today. Imprint it in your mind and heart, and it will ensure that you embrace the process of learning as you continue your journey in life. My path in life always brought me back to education and learning. I graduated with my bachelor's in business administration 15 years ago, and that accomplishment has been the foundation of all my successive endeavors. After 11 years of working in the banking industry, I decided that I wanted to change my career and learn new skills. I completed a post-secondary diploma in accounting and began my career as an accountant at Ernst & Young. Recently, I graduated from the Chartered Professional Accountants Western School of Business and obtained my CPA designation. I share these experiences with you to share a truth that I've come to understand. Learning is a lifelong process and a constant force in the personal and professional development of each and every person. By embracing that force, we can achieve our goals sooner and realize our potential. On behalf of the Langara College Board of Governors, I would like to congratulate the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration program and the graduates of the Business Diploma, and wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. I'm now pleased to call upon President Lane Trotter, who will bring greetings.
Good afternoon, everyone. Platform Party, colleagues, students, guests, welcome to the 2017 Convocation Ceremony of Langara College Sneowath Laylam. The 6 convocation ceremonies that we are hosting this week are the largest number that we have ever hosted. But before I continue, I too want to acknowledge and thank the Musqueam Nation on whose unceded territory Langara College is situated. In fact, the college is located on what was once the site of a Musqueam village. And Langara thanks the Musqueam First Nation for their support for giving the college the name Sneowath Laylam, which means, as you heard, House of Teachings. Langara College is a special place that helps students pursue their goals, whether it is to further studies or gain the skills needed to enter the labor market or to career advancement or transition. And since Langara's inception in 1965, the college has always been focused on helping students succeed. From our beginning, whether that was in temporary facilities until our current campus opened in 1970, or when we became an independent institution in 1994, students have always been at the center of all we do. And to date, Langara has more than 100,000 alumni who have gone on to pursue their dreams and add their skills and talents to the richness and diversity of our society. Their contributions have made our community a better place, and in return, the community has continued to place its trust in Langara to educate and train not only the next generation of young people, but to support those seeking new pathways to a better future. But we would not be here today celebrating the success of our graduates without the people that have supported them during their education. We need to thank those, many of whom are here today, who have supported you, our students, while you pursued your studies, whether it was your parents, other family members, spouses and significant others, or even friends. And I particularly want to acknowledge and thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment to your education and success. Finally, I also want to acknowledge and thank our Langara College Foundation and those members from our community who have donated funds to create scholarships and bursaries to support student success. They have all played a role in helping our students be here today. So on behalf of the college, I want to publicly thank all of those individuals for their support that you have provided in helping our graduates succeed. To our students, you've achieved a milestone in being here today. But before you leave, I want to take this opportunity to offer some advice. Recently, I had the privilege to listen to Julie Payette speak at the annual Colleges and Institutes Canada Conference about her experiences as an astronaut, seeing the Earth from space, from the Space Shuttle, and from the International Space Station, which is a partnership between the United States, Europe, Japan, Canada, and Russia. It's been in space for 16 years with the goal to use science to constantly push the limits of knowledge. One of the points that Ms. Payette made is that we seldom hear about the International Space Station because it works. She also said, in space, performance, skills, ability, and competence are what count, not gender or race. Furthermore, Ms. Payette indicated that the International Space Station has both Russian and American components and modules that were made by different measurement systems, yet they still fit together. The International Space Station demonstrates how 5 different and sometimes competing nations can work together, because any failure in space could be catastrophic. Ms. Payette said that seeing Earth from space put things in perspective about how tiny and tenuous the planet actually is. She noted that there is only a fragile 100-kilometer cushion of air between the ground and space. To put that in perspective, it would take you 1 hour, driving at 100 kilometers an hour, to go from the ground to the edge of the atmosphere and touch space. So anything that affects the cushion will have an immediate effect on all of us. She also noted that from space, you can go from Vancouver to St. John's in 9 minutes, and you see a sunrise and sunset every 45 minutes. Her perspective is that our planet is much smaller than we think. Ms. Payette said that in space you must always work together. It's a dangerous endeavor. You must keep your mind on the pursuit of excellence. Otherwise, things go sideways. Her words are very appropriate, especially in today's unsettled world. And now more than ever, we must all work together or things will go sideways on us. Ms. Payette made another point that is very applicable for today's convocation ceremony. She said, whether in space or in college, it's all about knowledge. What this means is that education is a journey, not a destination. So continue to build your knowledge and skills and recognize that today is not the end, but a milestone on the journey of your life. Her final words that I think were salient were, champion the values that you believe in. It is important for us to stand up for the things we believe to make a better society and stronger community. But we must also be prepared to have a dialogue with those who disagree with us if we are to maintain the democratic structures that underpin our community, society, and country. We may disagree with each other, but it is incumbent upon all of us to be honest and protect our right to hold different perspectives. If we do not protect our ability to respectfully disagree with each other, we risk a breakdown of our democratic institutions. So as you leave the college today to pursue your path, appreciate the opportunities that have been provided to you, and consider how you will contribute your knowledge, passion, and energy to build a better, more prosperous, sustainable, fair, and democratic society. Because, as Ms. Payette noted, we all share the same spaceship. Thank you for your time and patience. Enjoy your day. You've earned it. Tomorrow, the work begins. Students, congratulations.
Thank you, President Trotter. At this time, Scott McLean, President of the Langara Faculty Association, will bring greetings to Convocation from the faculty. Scott?
Good afternoon. I would first like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional and unceded territory of the Musqueam and Coast Salish peoples, and to thank them. Board members, President Trotter, honored guests, colleagues, and graduates, it is a privilege to extend to you on behalf of the Faculty Association our very best wishes on this special day. Today is an acknowledgement of the hard work and dedication that you and your families have put towards your studies. We appreciate the efforts and the sacrifices you've made in order to accomplish what is being recognized here today. I know that I speak for the entire faculty when I tell you that it has been a great joy and honor to be a part of your journey. We understand that what you have accomplished is not easy and respect the perseverance and commitment that you have all shown. You are inspiring, and your success is truly impressive. As faculty, we have the opportunity to make an important contribution in the lives of our students, but learning is a reciprocal process, and teaching and working with you has been a rich learning experience for us, and we want to sincerely thank you for making us better educators. You're now going on to do important work in our communities or to pursue further studies. We know that you will continue to make significant contributions as you move forward in your lives. Thank you for choosing Langara. Congratulations, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, Scott. I now ask President Trotter to present today's Convocation Award.
Thank you, Ian. It is with great pleasure that I present today's award. The President's Medal for Academic Excellence and Community Service is presented to graduating bachelor degree students who demonstrate academic excellence and community service. This year, the President's Medal for Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management is awarded to Daniel Crow. Daniel, would you please join us up here on stage? So let me tell you a little bit about Daniel. During his time at Langara, he has been an active and engaged student. He worked with student groups like the Langara Environmental Club and the Collective. He completed a co-op designation and participated in the first ever Langara China Field Studies trip. He has already completed a diploma in business management in 2015 and has now completed his Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management. In addition to his on-campus activities, Daniel has been an active volunteer in his community and has completed the Katimavik and Leaders of Tomorrow leadership programs. Recently, he started a community outreach program that focuses on supporting nonprofits and charities with their digital marketing efforts. Already working in his dream job, Daniel looks forward to completing graduate work and eventually teaching digital marketing at the college level. Very impressive. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you, Lane, and congratulations to Daniel. It is now my pleasure to introduce Randy Robinson, who will give today's convocation address. And this is a particular pleasure as Randy is a graduate of Langara, and it is really astonishing to welcome back as a convocation speaker somebody who has accomplished so much, both academically and in his community, at such a young age. Randy is Algonquin from the Temiskaming First Nation. Before law school, Randy completed an Associate of Arts degree in Aboriginal Studies from Langara College. In 2016, he graduated from the Peter A. Allard School of Law at the University of British Columbia. Randy has been a representative of the Indigenous Law Students Association and was chair of the Allard Law's inaugural Indigenous Awareness Camp. He was a clinician with the UBC Law Students Legal Advice Program and was recognized for his leadership activities by the Canadian Bar Association's Aboriginal Lawyers Forum. Mr. Robinson has worked for the Ministry of the Attorney General of Ontario, with the Windsor Crown Attorney's Office in the Criminal Division, was a temporary articled student with Allard Law's Indigenous Community Legal Clinic, located in Vancouver's downtown East Side, and articled at the prestigious criminal law firm Johnson, Doyle, Sugarman and Ferguson, before being called to the British Columbia Bar in May 2017. Upon graduating, he received the Carol T. Corcoran Award for High Academic Standing and Reconciliatory Leadership, and in November 2016 was recognized as a Langara Outstanding Award winner in the Rising Star category. Please extend a warm welcome to Randy Robinson.
Good afternoon, Langara class of 2017. Welcome, members of the Platform Party, honored guests, elders and graduates. You should be very proud that you've come this far. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for your kind words of introduction. I would first like to acknowledge the traditional territory of the Musqueam peoples and the Coast Salish peoples, as we gather as guests today. I also acknowledge my own ancestors of the Temiskaming First Nation located in Quebec. It is my pleasure to be here at Snowetlalam, the House of Teaching. I raise my hands to you and the various business departments here at Langara College. When I was asked to share my thoughts and insights on this special day, a number of thoughts came to mind. First, it struck me that the name of the school, House of Teaching, evokes fond memories of being taught by the best. Second, I am reminded of the Anishinaabe teacher and author Basil Johnson and some words that he wrote, which I'll share with you. Take care that you walk in the middle, stay on course of your trail, that your people have set out for you, and your brothers and sisters. What they meant was for the descendants to be in control of themselves and not encroach on another's path in life. As I thought about these words, I began to think about my journey here at Langara in the Aboriginal Studies Department and later at the Allard School of Law in the Juris Doctorate program. My journey began even before entering Langara College. I grew up in a large family, a family of 7 children, where I was taught to be respectful of others. As a child, this meant giving thanks, your regular table manners, putting your shoes away so that we don't trip over 10 pairs of shoes, and most importantly, use your own toothbrush. But as an adult, this meant respecting each other's journeys without judgment, and most importantly, not comparing others' journeys against mine. My siblings, in turn, had the same teaching. This teaching has come in handy, especially during the times where it was more challenging than I could ever have imagined. So challenging that I would ask myself, what did I do to get myself into this? And how am I going to get myself out of this? It came in handy when I found myself later in life in my academic journey. And today, as I reflect on my own journey, I can say with confidence that whether or not we are conscious of our own journey, we all have a purpose in every moment in time during our own journey And although we all have a journey, we also have an impact, whether we are conscious of it or not. It is important to be mindful that there is more than one way to accomplish something. For instance, I worked for a couple of years before returning to school. It is important to respect the journey that others are on, whether they seem to be coming from a different place and a different perspective than your own, and not judge them. If you consider my journey to becoming a lawyer, the kinds of jobs that I worked may not have appeared to be those of someone that would be on a path to becoming a lawyer. Yet being a janitor and being a landscaper were part of my journey, and they were certainly a source of my quest for justice. It is by aiming to keep centered that I am able to persist on this journey and to remain centered and respectful of others' paths. Keeping centered has enabled me to achieve my goals in spite of what others might have thought about where I was in my journey. Remembering the ancestors and the ancestors' teachings offers a nudge to achieve what I was meant to do. In my current work, I continue to fall back on this teaching. Respect as a professional means that I can acknowledge that my perspective can be different from another person's perspective or another group's perspective, and all perspectives are valid. This year, Canada celebrates its 150th year celebration, especially in regard to reconciliation. Colonization was an imposing factor, which is a precise example of going off-center. It led to damaging intergenerational impacts on an entire peoples. When I think of this teaching and how it relates to the present-day work, my present-day work, I see that although there is a long history of our country going off-center, it is time to open our minds and time to open our hearts as well to a new path of walking down the center, waiting to be invited, and following protocols in Indigenous communities. You and I are part of this centennial walk down the center, where there is a future for everyone. How does this relate to the pivotal moment that we are celebrating today? Today I celebrate with you, in some measure, my own successes, nurtured by our experiences here at the House of Teaching. It was not long ago that I began my journey to become a lawyer. This is significant if you consider that 50 years ago, a First Nations person could not be a lawyer, neither could they retain a lawyer under Canadian law. And I'm proud to say that this is no longer the circumstance. Langara College is a champion among the best nationally and globally for their progressive post-secondary education, and this has fueled my ongoing passion, commitment, and vision for improving the quality of life of Indigenous peoples, as well as the role of law in society and legal education. I hope that by sharing my journey, you will take it upon yourself to engage in building a future where reconciliation is at the forefront and we walk hand in hand in partnership and respectful engagement in this diverse nation. With that, congratulations, enjoy your day. You certainly deserve it. Thank you very much.
Randy, thank you very much for that inspiring address. On behalf of Langara College, President Trotter would like to present you with a small gift in appreciation of your excellent remarks and for the time that you spent with us today.
Thank you very much.
And now, on to the presentation of the graduands, which is, I am sure, why most of you are here today. President Trotter, the candidates to be presented to you today and those who are absent have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective credentials. I ask that you confer upon each of them the credential which has been earned. Will the graduates please rise? That's you. Stand up.
By the authority granted to me by the government of this province, I admit you and those in absentia to the credentials to which you are entitled. Again, congratulations. Please be seated.
So I hope that was all you expected it to be. It's always amazing so few words can have such a life-changing effect on people. We'll now begin the presentation of our graduates. Notice the change from graduand to graduate. When each graduate is announced, they will stand here near the front of the stage to have their first photograph taken. They will then be greeted by some of the members of our platform party on my right and have a second photograph taken with President Trotter. Now, this bit seems to confuse people. You have to stop on this side of the stage. Audience members who want to move closer to the front for a photo of their graduate may come to the same side of the platform when it is close to the time that their graduate will cross the stage. Please be mindful not to block the view of others and to return to your seats afterwards so that others may approach the front for photos. Faculty who would like to congratulate their graduates may approach the platform to my right also. I now ask Jacqueline Bradshaw, Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Management, to announce the names of the graduates.
Presenting the graduates of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Management. Graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. And graduating with distinction, Mehak Anand. Sunana Aulik. Tauta Baraktari. Eric Bao. Kalang Chow. Hilary Dizong. Wingman Ho. Sean Jensen. Selena Carlisle Kent. Sebastian Kiang. Jeffrey Lambert. James Leader. Narbir Kaur Mataru. Michael Chuk Kapang. Kurt Darwin Patel. Graduating with distinction, Jeffrey Sudnicki. Nicholas Torado. Stephen Tsui. Jiarui Wang. Jason Wu. Sunny Wu. Susan Wu. Xinghua Zhang. Now graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting Cooperative Education, Ana Patricia Fernandez. Graduating with distinction, Evangeline Rose Moreno. Kevin Wong. Graduating with the Diploma in Accounting, Ishujat Kaur Deo. Silong Sharon Fung. Young Kwok. Komalpreet Kaur Geraiwal. Xiaoshu Huang. Esha Kalia. Kirandeep Kaur. Xian Lin. JC Oquendo. Natalia Santana. Ping Ping Zhu. Now, graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management. Eugene Asodi. And graduating with distinction, Cameron Bauer. Derek Crystal. Julianne Fadouk. Dora Flores Saltihiral. Nympha Fontanilla. Christy Hermano. Riaz Jamal. Sean Brian Joseph. Also graduating with the Diploma in Business Management and the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, Dawn Liu. Graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, Allison Nickel. Lawrence Panzo. Hayin Park. Megan Quinto. Graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management and the Diploma in Business Management, Sonam Rajani. Graduating with the Diploma in Criminal Justice and the Bachelor of Business Administration and Business Management, Mohammed Saad. Brandon Saul. Maxime Schlafman. Michaela Strukoff. Graduating with the Associate of Arts degree and the Bachelor of Business Administration and Business Management, Corina Vicol. Graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration and Business Management, Himwo John Wong. Kito Wong Clayton. Kendra Kar Le Yu. Graduating with the Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, Cooperative Education, Vanita Ahere. Eric Faverholt. Simon Hui. Amanda Jordan. Wincy Leung. Andrew Workington. Graduating with the diploma in business management, Sukhmandeep Kaur Benepal. Vasu Berry. Jatinder Singh Desi. And graduating with distinction, Zi Sin Fang. Gurbaj Singh Grewal. Isabel Indasil. Ian Kalasky. Jia Lee. Rin Lee. Chase Lim. Amit Luthara. Maninder Mangat. Zhen Mi. Andy Nguyen. Katia Ortiz Reyes. Shuhui Pan. Kavya Rawal. Cynthia Heloisa Rono Cabral. Shusuke Sasagawa. Jaskaran Sidhu. Agia Pal Singh. Harpreet Singh. Manwinder Singh. Wing Chung Patrick Tam. Anastasia Polyakova. Megan Thomas. Calvin Sang. Graduating with the Diploma in Business Management and the Diploma in Criminal Justice, Diveka Udit. Graduating with the Diploma in Business Management, Yikai Wang. Risako Yamamoto. Graduating with the Diploma in Business Management, Cooperative Education, Koki Kimoto. Mahalia Nahaney. Sarah Patwell. Receiving the Associate of Arts degree in Commerce and Business Studies, Ro Yao Wang. Receiving the Diploma in Financial Management, Xian Long Li. Kirill Tolstikim. Phuoc Duan Tran Trang. Gunjun Vaswani. Receiving the Bachelor of Business Administration in International Business Management, Holger Bastos. Nannan Mu. Now receiving the Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management, Argavan Ahmadi. And also receiving the Diploma in Business Management, Michelle Apia. Graduating with distinction, Daniel Crow. Nicholas Go. Shane Gordon. Lauren Hansen. June Kinlock. Thomas Laird. Derek Shalarith. Seiya Takeuchi. Jun Yang. Now receiving the diploma in marketing management, Magdalena Andrea Area Bull. Sukhvinder Chandhar. Selwa Dahab. Victoria Dusevic. Boris Gunn. Graduating with distinction, Charles Iman. Elizabeth Coop. Carson Schmitz. Ronan Shi.
Ladies and gentlemen, your graduates of 2017. As we bring this afternoon's ceremony to a close, I would like to take a moment to thank Emily King, who sang O Canada, Emily Helsden, who played the violin prior to the ceremony and who will be playing at the reception, Mike MacDonald, the piper who led our procession, and Christy Lee Charles, the Musqueam singer and drummer who led our platform party. I would also like to extend a very sincere appreciation to the many college employees whose contributions have made this a memorable event. Please join me in thanking all of those volunteers. It is also my pleasure on behalf of the college and the Langara Students' Union to invite you to a reception in the Langara Students' Union building immediately after the ceremony. Now, I have one special announcement as well. I understand that the graduating class would like to have their accomplishments memorialized in a photograph. So immediately after the recession, and that's not the economic recession, that's when you leave, it would be appreciated if all graduates could meet on the lawn outside the Langara Student Union building for a group photograph. Would you please rise and remain standing until the graduates have left the Convocation Hall? I now declare this convocation closed.